Thank you, sir. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hang on. Let me get my pants up.
We're gonna help you with that. Turn around, put your hands behind your back real quick, okay?
This man just got arrested, but not for what you might first think. It all started when a woman's daughter walked into her father's home and found what looked like a human bone. That discovery didn't just solve a missing person case. It uncovered something much darker.
And that's when I gave her the cha-cha. I gave her the high karate. And I run her up to the dumpster there, you know.
And toss her in there.
It all began in May 2024 when Tammy Dubuisson, a 56-year-old woman from Cleveland, was reported missing. Her family said she'd suddenly stopped answering calls, text, everything. Weeks went by with no trace of Tammy. Then one day, her daughter decided to stop by her father's house, the same place Tammy had once lived. What she found there changed everything. She discovered human remains in the property, later confirmed to belong to her mother, the same woman everyone thought had just disappeared. Investigators didn't waste time to focus on Tammy's boyfriend, 59-year-old James Drahos. He was the last person seen with Tammy before she vanished.
We want to speak with you. We got an investigation going on. I just need you, just come to me, please, James. James, keep your hands where I can see them.
Hold on, let me get my pants.
Yeah.
You see both hands?
Come on to me, James.
What's up, man? How are you?
Step out past me, please. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hang on.
Hold on, let me get my pants
We're
up.
gonna help you with that. Turn around, put your hands behind your back real quick, okay? Here you go, James. Hands back here. Hands back here. Thanks.
James, anybody else in there with you?
Yeah, thanks.
Is there anyone else inside the house, James?
Hound dog.
What's your dog's names?
That's Augustino.
That's what?
Augustino.
Oh, Augustino. You.
Is there anyone else?
Okay.
All right, listen, let's turn around this way, because I don't want you to walking down the stairs and fall back, okay? Get your pants going all over.
I need some gloves.
No, what
Let's just
happened
walk,
here?
let's walk down this way.
What are we doing here?
You got anybody else home?
Is there anyone else in the house?
No.
Okay.
Stuff
Let
down.
me just cover behind you. We got anybody else with us?
Yeah.
Hi, puppy.
Andy, you want to sweep this?
Cleveland Police Department, anyone inside?
Let's send a drone in first.
Okay.
Let's just hold the door.
When officers came for him, he didn't fight. He eventually said he wasn't feeling well and was taken to the hospital, where detectives decided to question him.
And you
A month and a half ago, I'd say.
things got
Yeah,
Kinda
she
boiling
was.
over.
Oh yeah, she's like, you ain't working, you ain't doing this, you ain't bathing enough, and all kind of stuff.
She was really putting the boots to you, it sounds like, huh?
And she walked.
Okay. So on the day that she left, do you remember that day?
Yeah, well, it was in the evening,
Okay. So like approximately what time?
7 o'clock maybe,
Okay. About 7 p.m.
6 or 7. Yeah, she
So she
walked out the door.
what'd she do? Pack a bag, grab some stuff, shoot out the door? Okay. What did she take with her?
All the clothes on her back and her jeans. She had a t-shirt on and some jeans. That was it.
But I said packed a bag and left, and you said yes. Did she not pack a bag?
I don't remember. All it was just maybe extra clothes.
Okay, so a bag with some extra clothes.
Mm-hmm.
How about her phone? Did she bring her phone?
No, actually, she left that,
Okay.
and it went out. The phone was already out anyway.
Oh, the service was off.
Yeah, my service is off now too.
Okay.
I got to get that. That's why I'm scared to get. I got to get going.
What about her, like her ID or her benefits cards or anything like that? She take that stuff with her? No.
She left everything. I sent the food stamp card back to Austin, Texas already.
Okay. Where was she going?
God knows.
Had she ever done that before?
I think she hitchhiked.
Okay, so you think she hitchhiked right out your front door, or what'd you do? Walk up to Puritas and grab
Yeah.
a ride there? Did you see her walk up to Puritas?
No, she went that way towards Spiritus.
Okay, so she
No.
goes out your front door and goes left or right?
She goes left to Purist.
Okay. Around 6, 7 p.m. on maybe the 15th, she walks out your front door with a bag of clothes, no phone or anything like that. Just gonna go ahead and get that
Yeah,
right there.
enough of all that noise.
And so she does that. She goes up. She leaves. She goes to the left. Yeah. Yeah. Just leave those on. Otherwise, they'll leave those on. Yeah, because they'll come running in here if those things get disconnected. And then why do you think she was hitchhiking? Where did that come from?
She does that all the time. She's always in a different truck or something.
Okay. She's a
Over all these years.
frequent hitchhiker, huh? Where does she go when she hitchhikes?
At first I thought she went back to home in Indiana, but
Okay.
and
Now you don't think she did that?
no, because her sister never seen her.
Okay.
Her sister is named Tarina Collins.
Yeah. Did she call you? Did you see her again?
Nope.
Did you have any visitors over to the house that stayed with you after she left? Like house guests?
I had my daughter over. That's about it.
Okay. Otherwise, it's pretty much just you living in that house with your dogs, yeah?
My dogs.
So then
I know.
the dogs are in good shape, right? Your daughter is looking after them right now, so they're fine.
Awesome.
They didn't end up going to the kennel. Okay, I would feel the same way, right? I'm a dog owner myself. That'd be my number one concern. So you haven't had any contact with her after about the 15th, yeah?
No, I never.
And
No.
you're sure you saw her leave the house?
Go and look.
Yeah.
Dig through the house.
Drahos claimed Tammy left the apartment, and he had absolutely no idea what happened to her after. But when the officers presented the facts they already gathered and told him what he wasn't expecting, Drahos broke immediately, and everything changed.
So, James, we were there today with the search warrant. That's how we ended up at your house.
I was wondering why you fellers was all over there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and look everywhere you want, eh?
Well, we did, and we've recovered some stuff.
Like what?
What do you think we might have found around the property?
A what?
What do you think we might have found around the property? I mean, look, this isn't going to be a big shocker. So what we wanted to do is just figure out what happened here, and so we can all move on, right? Well, what do you think we might have found around the property?
Beer cans.
I actually, I don't know if we found a bunch of beer cans. We didn't. We didn't find beer cans. Jimmy, we found some bones. We found some
Bones?
Yeah. Found some bones. So we want to talk to you about the bones. Jimmy, listen, hey, there are a lot of reasons that things happen, and it sounds like, especially Tammy was really after you. And we're understanding people, but we just kind of have to know the truth, right? And we found human bones on the property of your house. Not just in one place, in a few places. So what we're here to do is to make sure that you're not some kind of maniacal serial killer, right? Which I don't think you are. You seem like a very friendly guy, frankly. But we do have to get an explanation for this, right? We have to figure out what happened. And there are a lot of reasons that people die, okay? But we need to hear from you how those bones ended up where they are and who they belong to. I mean, we think we know who they belong to. But Jimmy, we will work through this, okay? We don't think you're a monster. We think that, life got the better of you for a minute, and we're in a shitty situation, but let's just figure it out. It's not the end of the world. What's the deal with the bones?
Human bones?
Yeah. Jimmy, they didn't magically appear there, okay? And I'll be real honest with you, we don't know who they belong to right now conclusively because we haven't had enough time to do that kind of science. But that science exists, and we're doing it right now, and we're going to know very shortly because it's teeth and bones and identifiable parts. So we have DNA technology and dental records and things like that. They're all going to be able to conclusively identify who these bones came from.
Mm-hmm.
And we just need to know the truth. Before we figure out exactly who it is, we just need to know from you who that is. And again, we have a pretty good idea, but you know, we want to be sure that that's who this is, so that we're not, again, thinking that you're involved in something more than what this was, which is, it looks like a domestic dispute. That's just me from kind of looking at it from the outside as somebody who hasn't known you for more than an hour, you know? Let's start with what happened, what really happened with Tammy. And then we can get to how the bones ended up where they are. But this argument, I'm assuming, got physical at some point.
Yeah.
And was she pushing you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And were you pushing her?
Self-defense.
Okay. So tell me about that. What happened?
It was to the point where she's an angry Irish woman, and she was always pushing on me, right? And I pushed back.
Okay.
And that's what happens.
So tell me in more detail, and I'm sorry to make you relive it, and I do feel for you.
Oh, God, don't make me relive it.
We kind of have to. I mean, you understand.
She was always a troublemaker,
Okay.
always drinking really hard, and she would always turn strangely mad, and we got in a fight, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, a serious fight.
Yeah. So tell me what happened in the fight.
Well, you know,
I know what ended up happening, but how did the fight go down? Where did it happen?
in the driveway.
Okay.
Yeah, it was over there, and I thought she was gonna walk away, but it ended up being, I don't know. You ever meet somebody that's strong as you, even though they're smaller than you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And in self-defense, you gotta do what you gotta do. You get a couple punches here and there, and that's it.
So is that what happened? Did you end up having to punch her?
Well, yeah,
Okay.
because she punched me
Right. And where did you punch her when you punched her?
in her head.
Okay. So you punched her a few times in her head, and is that what killed her? Did she stop moving right then, or did you have to do anything else?
No, that was it. I don't know.
So you're in the driveway punching her, and that's when she expires. Is that right?
That's about it, yeah.
Okay. Did you sustain any injuries? Like, did you have to bandage yourself up or go to the hospital or anything like that?
Oh, I got bandages at home.
Okay.
Pure
So you did it yourself. You didn't have to call EMS or anything like that, right? Did you have to use any weapons, like a knife or a gun or anything, a hammer, nothing?
No.
So just so I'm gonna go through it. So you thought she was gonna walk away. You guys are arguing, verbally arguing. You thought she was gonna walk away, but she gets really upset and is kind of like really, really yelling at you. Yeah? Am I getting it right?
I don't know yet. Hold on.
Sure.
I know some karate,
Okay.
and it's not good to use on people.
Okay. So you ended up having to use some karate. So tell me about the moment that you had to use that. What was she doing when you had to use that?
Punching me.
Okay, so she's using fists coming at you?
Yeah, you know, just me.
Okay. Hitting you about your face and whatnot?
Yeah.
Because you just motioned at your face, that's why I'm saying that. So she's like punching and grabbing at your face,
Yeah.
and then you use some karate
Yes. I used
and struck.
broke boards and everything.
Okay. So you're
Karate
punching.
is a serious. Oh, let me get up there.
Yeah. You want to
I don't like all these.
You want me to hold this up? Hold this up a little for you?
Oh, thank you, man. Woo!
Yeah, that's
there
way
you
better,
go.
isn't it? So you just made a motion like this, and I'm familiar with that as a karate strike. So is that kind of what you had to do, kind of like punch her in the face like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
After admitting to knowing about Tammy's whereabouts, Drahos would go on again to tell a different story after he was asked what he did with the body. But that wouldn't last very long, once he realized the officers already figured out what he did.
You punched her a few times, and she fell down. Yeah? In the driveway. Is that right?
Yeah, but
It wasn't inside. This is outside.
I don't see where all these bones came from, what you're talking about.
Well, so that's my next question is what did you do with her when after that happened? She died in the driveway. So what did you do then? Where did you put her?
I don't think she died in the driveway, you think?
Where did she die?
Like I said, she walked off somewhere.
Well, hang on, Jimmy, because we had already covered this. It is what it is, man. And we've already gotten to the point where you know that you killed her. You know that what you did ended her life. And you're saying it's self-defense. And look, that's what we're trying to put down on record here.
Okay.
But the next question is, what did you do with her after that happened?
Black box.
What black box?
Garbage.
Garbage can.
Mm-hmm.
So at the house, there's like a black box,
Well, yeah.
and you put her in this black box.
I waited a month until I put her in 2 construction bags.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
And I hauled her to a dumpster
Okay.
in my wagon. And that was it.
Okay.
Because I didn't know what else to do. There was a million maggots.
Yeah, I'll bet. Where was she until you hauled her to the dumpster?
In the black box.
Where is that black box?
Jimmy, do you mean a black garbage can
Yes.
that's in your driveway?
Yes.
Okay.
So she was in the black garbage can in your driveway,
Yes.
in one piece.
Yes.
Okay. And then you took her out in 2 pieces and put her into 2 bags. Is that right?
No.
I thought you said maybe I misunderstood. You put her into 2 bags? Or you double bagged her? Is that
Double
what? I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I doubled.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make sense.
Yeah,
So you put her, because there were a million maggots, you threw her in these 2 bags, and then you put her in a wagon that read like a wagon, like a radio fire
Yeah,
wagon.
and I walked her up to a dumpster over there behind the other places.
What dumpster? What, like behind what place? Behind the school? Across the street? Or
Yeah, well,
yours?
that would have been, yeah, managed waste, I think it's called.
Waste management, yeah. So a green dumpster. Where exactly was that? I'm trying to wrap my head around that.
Where is it?
The dumpster. What dumpster did you put her in?
Io no conosce, hold on. It was, the one behind the school.
The school that's right across the street.
Yeah,
So you put her in the wagon and took her to the dumpster behind the school?
with 2 bags on her.
Okay. When do you think you did that? Sorry.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
It's probably the first time you talked about it, huh?
exactly the first time. I would have to say 15, about a month late. Well,
June 15th?
After about an hour of questioning, Drahos finally confessed. He admitted to killing Tammy and disposing of her body. The argument between them turned violent. He hit her, panicked, and hid her remains instead of calling for help. Days later, he dumped what was left of her in a dumpster, hoping no one would ever find out. But he couldn't count on one thing: her daughter walking into the same house months later and uncovering the truth itself. James Drahos was arrested and charged with murder, abuse of a corpse, and evidence tampering. On July 17, 2024, James Drahos was indicted on the following charges: 1 count of murder, 1 count of gross abuse of a corpse, 1 count of tampering with evidence, and 1 count of domestic violence.